Hello, how are you?
Oh, just a second. I'm good. What about you?
Doing great, thank you so much. My name is Mohammed and I'm from Morocco.
Nice to meet you,
What about you?
Mohammed. My name is Mia. I come from a small country. His name is Serbia. Have you heard of it?
Yes, Serbia, Novak Djokovic. I only know
Yes.
this guy.
Do you like Novak?
Actually, I prefer Federer
How can you prefer Federer?
because the touches he does, it's so magical. You don't need the force, you need strength.
It's very
That's how we
technical.
technical, yeah. That's the part
Hmm.
I love about him.
I also like
How are you doing? And yes, I'm here to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind, related to English learning and stuff.
Can you just tell me, you're a regular student here in Cambly. How long have you been here?
I've been here for about more than 6 months.
6 months. And do you have any English goals?
Well, I'm looking for speaking proficiency. What do you call that? Proficiency?
Proficiency, speaking proficiency.
Yes, that's the word. I'm looking for improving my speaking skills so that I become like native, maybe. So,
Your native level.
yes.
You can ask the questions.
First question, how can I improve my writing skills, especially for academic or professional purposes?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Uh,
I don't teach writing. I don't teach writing.
Give
Yeah, I just teach speaking here on Cambly.
me an idea, just based on your experience, if you have ever dealt with mails and so on.
Yeah, I have. The best thing I guess is to take some books that have this format. For example, if you need to write an essay or an article, there's a format how you can do it, and you just to follow it. It's like mostly like a recipe. There's just rules and you follow them, and the more you practice, you're going to get better at it. Also, if you're using a lot of students are using the AI nowadays to help them out with this. Maybe it can also give you some
All right. So now I think this question is related to your field. How can I build confidence in using English in everyday conversations?
well, the more you do it, you'll become better at it, the better you become. And also, I think it's important to choose a positive environment, like a teacher or people who offer you a positive environment where you can experiment. Like you'll not be afraid to use a wrong word, or you'll not be afraid that you'll be misunderstood. A positive environment, I think, is very useful, and just practicing a lot, just getting it to different situations, different topics, variety of different tasks, depending on your, for example, learning style, how you learn, how you feel confident. Some people like to be praised, some people prefer a challenge. It depends a lot on you, but generally practice and positive environment.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much for answering my questions. Now, may I ask you about your country culture? Maybe tell me a little bit about Serbian culture, specifically food culture. What's your prominent recipe or dish in Serbia?
Food culture here is very influenced by other countries. It is like a mix of the Eastern, mainly Turkish cuisine, and the Northern Austrian, Hungarian, and German, and it all influenced it very much. So we can rarely find an original recipe. Is very complicated here. It just either stems from the east or from the north region, but we do have some, especially dessert food, like some cakes that are popular here, chocolate cakes, and some very simple dishes, but all of the dishes that I think are originally from other countries. We just have our own take on these dishes, but they're not
Mhm.
originally from here. You
Okay.
know what I mean? What about
Okay.
Morocco? What do
Oh,
you have in
Morocco.
Morocco?
About food, we have very
Yeah.
prominent dishes in
Hmm.
Morocco. I can tell, for example, couscous is the
Okay.
most famous one, as well as the tagine. Yes, with variety of vegetables and meat or chicken you can add to the dish. Maybe couscous is a little like wheat. It's made of wheat with also vegetable on it, and it's like how can I describe it? It's like little cracks of wheat. See it in Google, but
I'm
it's
gonna
it's
Google it.
very 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 delicious. You've never been to Morocco?
Actually, no, but it's on my list, definitely. And it's at the top of the list. After I visit some countries, I want to visit Morocco, definitely.
It's Morocco is a very good country to visit. Actually, you won't regret it. It's really full of diversity in everything you can imagine: food,
Hmm.
uh, customs, everything. Weather also. There's many many things to see in Morocco.
I would imagine, and also you have also some influences from France and from Arabic countries. Is
Yes,
a
yes,
good
a
mixture.
mixture.
Hmm.
Exactly. Since we've been colonized by France and Spain earlier.
And Spain as well.
Yes. So
So I guess you.
even in our dialects we have some mixed words. For
Hmm.
example, the word cucina, we say it, we use it in our everyday conversation.
Hmm.
Yes, we say cucina, which is a Spanish word,
All right.
and also French words. That's part of the Moroccan culture.
And what do you do in Morocco? Do you work?
I am a teacher. I'm an Arabic teacher in primary school. I also teach English online to
Hmm.
beginners and intermediates. I focus on speaking and communication for those who want to improve and practice their English. I help them to do that.
Do you
Especially,
practically?
especially employees who don't have time to look for example, a center or something. So I help them to improve their English speaking.
So you
Yes,
practically have two jobs, a full-time job at a school and then a part-time job as an English teacher, right?
basically, yeah, that's
Oh, that's
that's true.
great. That's good. Is English popular? Do many people speak English so well, like yourself, in Morocco?
Now it becomes like a transition. Now we are experiencing transition towards English. Before it was French. It was dominant in Morocco. Many
Mm.
people speak French because in our academic system we use French more. But now I think since globalization and also the companies, multinational companies in Morocco have imposed people to learn English. And I think many people now are switching to English. Yes.
Can you
So
also speak French?
some people-
I literally don't understand the word that she just said.
yeah,
I can't speak it. I can
I
speak a
speak
little bit
French a little
German.
bit. Yes, I'm not as good as in French, like English as English. Can speak English better than French.
Than French, but still, you also speak Arabic, right? It's three
Yes,
languages
yes,
that you
yes,
speak.
yes. I have
That's
tried to
bold.
learn also Deutsch before,
Oh,
but
really? Yes.
yes,
Wow, that's
yes.
amazing.
What about
Okay,
you?
but we
Time